Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Monse, and if you're returning, thank you for coming back. I do appreciate it. So, sorry. As I was saying, if you're new here, welcome back. And if no, what did I just say? If you're new here, welcome back. I'm tripping because he keeps distracting me. If you're new here, my name is Monse, and if you're returning, welcome back. So, I know my videos have been, I don't know, depressing, or maybe depressing a little bit lately. But, it's just things that I'm going through right now. Things that I have gone through, and like I said, that I haven't expressed or anything. So I just kind of wanted to get things off my chest, get everything out. So I can finally move on, live my life, however I want to live my life. Today, the sun is out. That's why, I'm literally right in front. I got a big ass window in my living room, huge. And so I'm sitting right in front of it. The sun is out. It's warm outside. I don't know. The weather is just, it just brings me joy. It brings me joy when the weather is like this. So I actually wanted to give a quick little shout out to my oldest child. I have an oldest child who is 21. Well, he's going to be 21 on Monday. His name is Alejandro. Y él es el niño de mis ojos. Él es los ojos de mami. If you know, you know. He will never know just how much I love him. He just won't. He can say oh yeah, my mom loves me, yeah, but he will never know just how much. Alejandro means so much to me. I have 4 kids total, right? And I love all my children. Do not get me wrong. I love all my kids. I have 3 boys, 1 girl. I love them all. 2, 2, 2. As I said that. But there is... Alejandro, to me, he saved me. Alejandro saved me. I had Alejandro when I was just 21 years old. And at the time, lost is an understatement. I was lost. I was homeless. I didn't have a job. I didn't have money. I didn't have a place to live. I didn't have a mommy. I didn't have a daddy. I didn't have a motherfucking thing. Literally nothing. And slowly but surely, I ended up getting a job at Peckville Park in San Francisco. And that's where I met my son's father, and I ended up having him. But when Alejandro came into my life, it was at the moment where everything just started. Me and his dad were doing so great up until the point where he lost his job. And I'm sorry if my son's on the tablet right next to me, but on the other couch. But he lost his job, turned to alcohol, so that went to shit. I was and I started seeing that he had a little bit of a mean streak, and also could be physically abusive. So I was no, not for me. I'm actually kind of proud of myself for that, because I've never allowed a man to put their hands on me. Or if you attempted to do it, that's all you got to do was the attempt, because you weren't never going to do that shit again. And that's exactly what happened. So at the time, Alejandro was a month. He was a month. I had friends that lived in Pittsburgh, and so they were oh, come work at this bar, blah, 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 da, da, da. Fuck it, I'm going to go work at the bar. Why? Because I had nothing. And I was a baby. I was 21 with a baby who was a month. No money, nothing, no stability, no place to live, nothing. Not the handbook that says this is how you raise a boy. So I left. For about a month. I saved up every single penny I made at that bar. And I kid you not when I tell you it was good money that I was making. I was making at least $600 a night. I saved every single little penny. Got myself a little studio, a 2-bedroom studio for me and my son. Found a sitter to babysit him at my house. Put cameras. Did everything I needed to do. So one thing I know about me, that no matter how much shit people love to talk about me, because god damn it, when I tell you my name be in people's mouth, oof. One thing they will never say is that I'm a bad mom. Because there ain't not a bad mom bone in my body. And here's the thing. Right now that I'm going through this dark time, or this tough time, I'm not even going to call it dark. Tough time. Alejandro said, Mom, I don't want no one watching the babies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and get my ass a second job so you don't have to work, so you can focus on the babies and I focus on bringing the money home. I have no words for that. ¿Ah? Ok, ahorita se lo doy después de que comamos, ok? Sorry, my kids just be interrupting all the time. When I tell you, just the waterworks started coming in. I couldn't help it. No, not yet. I couldn't help it. I just started crying. I just started crying and crying. I couldn't believe it. He could have easily left me and said, Mom, you know what? I can't deal with this shit. I gotta go. And he would have dipped out on me. And I wouldn't have said anything because he's well within his right. You know, I'm not his responsibility. The babies are not his responsibility. They're my children. It's my responsibility to take care of them. It's my responsibility to show up for them. And right now, he even said it too. He said, I'm the man of the house. We don't need no man. You got me. That's all you need. He will never know. He just won't. He just will never know how much I love him. How much he means to me. How much I appreciate him for who he is, for what he is. And you know what? I'm going to do that. Because for all you single mommies out there that have boys, 1 boy, 2 boys, 3 boys, however many boys you have but boys. For all you single mommies out there that say, oh, no woman can't raise no man. I raised a great man, if I do say so myself. He's 21. He's about to be 21 on Monday. What are 21-year-olds doing? They're out fucking around, having fun, smoking, drinking, doing this, doing that, not giving a fuck about life. Because they're 21. Right? Isn't that what your 20s are for, right? To fuck them off? Not him. He is 10 toes down on business right now. And I appreciate him for that. So you know what? What did Snoop say? Last but not least, I'd like to thank me. Yeah, very that. Because I feel like I instilled, I put in him all the morals, the values, the responsibilities that he needs to be set for life. For what life comes with. See, clearly. For what life comes with. You know, because life can hit you hard, right? Life can, damn, it can slap the shit out of you. So you gotta be prepared for situations like that. So I would love to think that I raised a young man that is definitely ready for that. So when it's time for him to find himself his little cutie, when it's time for him to have his little babies, for him, he'll know what to do with that little cutie. He'll know how to treat that little cutie. He'll know how to respect her. And those little babies, he'll know how to treat those little babies. He'll know how to take care of his little babies. And also, it's not only for the single mothers with the boys, it's for those single dads as well that are raising daughters on their own. Sorry, guys. But yeah, he'll know. Oh, sorry, I lost my train of thought. But yes, for you single dads out there as well. It's not just for the single mom with boys. It's for the single dads as well with daughters. The ones that say, oh yeah, a man can't raise a young lady. Yes, the fuck you can. Mamuchis. Yes, the hell you can. Who says, where it says that you can't? Where they write that at? So show me so I can see where it says that no woman can't raise no man and no man can't raise no woman. Where's that at? Because if you have a good heart, a pure heart, and you want the best for your children, who says you can't? So I believe that I did. I did. The day that my son told me that I didn't have to worry about nothing because he was going to take care of us, 11/11. I just hugged him so tight. He was like, whoa, calm down. But it was because of that. I don't know how to explain it. Like, my heart was just overflowing with joy. And it still is. And he'll text me. Right now he's out in Richmond visiting his dad. He hasn't been home. He's coming home tonight. But he'll text me, Mom, is everything okay? Mom, are you okay? Mom, how are the babies? Mom, are you good? Mom, is this and that? Or if I go out, Mom, you already took an hour. Where are you? Are you okay? Is everything okay? What's going on? You know, he'll check up on me. It's because, you know, sometimes you think like your kids are not going to be what you want them to be, and they end up being that and so much more. Sometimes you think like, fuck, my kids don't even pay attention when I talk to them. My kids don't even be listening to what I say. Or I be telling my kids, don't do this, don't do that. And you feel like it goes in here and it comes out through there. But nah, it be stuck in here. It do stay there. So for those of you that are single parents, I'm going to say single parents because, yeah. For those of you who are single parents, trust your babies. Trust them. And trust you. Trust you that everything you're doing is the correct thing to do for your kids. And that if they end up making some bad choices along the way, it's not your fault. It's not that you didn't raise them correctly. It's that we're human. Right? Did you make amazing choices your whole life? No. Did you fuck up sometimes? Yes. Did you step in shit when your parents told you not to? Yeah. Right? So sometimes we step in shit, and us as parents, we can't always save our kids. And sometimes even though when they step in shit, it's really hard, we gotta let them learn those lessons. Because it took a long time to get here, okay? It took a long time to get here. My son's 21, but dealing with my baby daddy, it took a long time to get here. And I'm very happy that me and him stuck together. Me and him stuck together. You could not separate us. Like I said in my previous video, you know, because of the situations that I was put in because of life, I had to send him with his dad for those 2 years. And yeah, those were the 2 hardest things I've ever had to do in my life. That is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. To have to tell my baby daddy, oh, I can't take care of him right now. You're going to have to be responsible for him. I never felt so broken. Because Lord knows that He knows the love I have for my children. He knows the love I have for my children. And the love I have for my oldest surpasses any situation that we can get put in. Any hard times, any hardships, any problems, any hard situations. It surpasses that. And I'm going to devote myself just like that to my little ones that I have. I'm not going to be no different. The same way I raised my oldest is the exact same way I'm raising my 3 little babies. Nothing's going to change that. I'm not changing anything because it seems to work for me, right? But now I just have to see how my 3 little ones are going to grow up to be. Just with time and patience, we will see. But I'm not changing anything. So, yeah, I just kind of wanted to give him a quick little shout out, you feel me, for putting on his big boy pants and taking care of business, you know, even though I didn't even ask him to. You know, and I put on a brave face because I've learned how to do that throughout my whole life. To put on a face like everything's good, I'm chilling, while on the inside my whole fucking world is crumbling down. And I'm really eating shit. I've always learned to put on a brave face for that, especially for my kids. And one thing, he knows that about me. He knows that about me. That I put on that brave face, that everything is good and I'm happy, when it's really not the case. And I had to put that face on when I was in my marriage for 8 years. So I think that's why that day that he chose to talk to me, he told me straight up, he said, you don't have to lie to kick it. He said, you ain't gotta lie. He's like, I know you be crying. He's like, I know you be crying. Your eyes be hella swollen because you be crying. I know this, that, and, you know, so I can't lie to him no more, you know, because he's grown. I can't lie to him anymore. You know, he's an adult. You know, I can lie to my little ones. I can pretend to my little ones that everything is perfect. But I can't lie to him anymore. So I think that's what brought on that conversation, and him telling me that he was going to have my back no matter what. Meant the world to me. And no matter how, me and him are the exact same person. I feel like that's why sometimes we hard. Because we be getting into it. But because we are the exact same person. We literally are. So that's why, I don't know. I just love him. I love him so much. Teto, if you ever see this video, mi niño, I love you so much. And yes, you will never know just how much I love you. So, I don't know. I hope this message, you know, gives you guys more encouragement to continue doing what you're doing. If at any point in time you thought that you weren't raising your boys correctly, or if you weren't raising your daughter correctly, you are. And whoever the fuck is telling you that you're not, in through here, out through there, who the fuck are they? They ain't nobody. Those are your kids, not other people's kids. So you do with your kids what you think is best, not what other people think is best. Because they ain't going through the struggle with those kids with you. You're going through the struggle with those babies. And nobody else is coming with you. It's just you and those kids. So don't allow hating ass opinions dictate how you should be raising your children. You shouldn't allow your daughter to wear some little tiny ass shorts. Mind your business. You shouldn't be allowing your son to be having an earring. Mind your business. My boys have long hair. I cannot tell you how many people, even strangers, tell me, you should cut their hair. Why? Says who? Because they're boys and boys shouldn't have long hair. Says who? I do remember Jesus having long hair, right? Isn't that how we see him? With long hair? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just hating ass people. Hating ass people. Every time I put on my makeup, my daughter goes, makeup. I'll put a little blush on her and a little lip gloss, little chapstick. She's 3 and I don't care. That doesn't mean that the next day she's gonna be coming out with eyeshadow, eyeliner, lashes. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let nobody tell you how you should raise your kids, what you should do with your kids. Don't. Because at the end of the day, when your kids are adults, you want to be proud of those adults that you raised. Right? Because then if you listen to other people and you fuck up, then that's when you start, oh my God, I shouldn't have listened. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have. Nah. Don't do none of that. Listen to you. Listen to your mommy intuition. Listen to your daddy intuition that tells you what you're doing is the correct thing to do. Because I didn't listen to nobody. Like I said in my other videos, my hating ass mama all day. You should Alejandro this and Alejandro this and Alejandro that and Alejandro. Alejandro. That's why I made the choice to move away. I move away. Hating ass mama always had something to say. That's why I made the choice to leave. And when I didn't have a penny to my name, I didn't have a home. I ended up, when I moved away, I ended up going to a friend's house and I lived there for a month till I saved up all my coins and boom, got me in a little studio for me and my baby. So for all of you single parents out there that are struggling, don't throw in the towel. Please don't. It is gonna get better. Trust me. Finding out I was pregnant while living from couch to couch to couch to couch. My God, what am I gonna do? I even thought about maybe having an abortion, but I didn't. I kept my baby. I kept my baby. Okay? Don't throw in the towel. Do not throw in the towel. Keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep your faith. Trust in God. Pray every single day. I swear to God, He listens to you. I swear. I am a testament of that He listens to you. Because otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here if He doesn't. I wouldn't be here if He didn't listen to my prayers. I wouldn't be here. I am a testament of that, okay? 2222. Change is coming. Just hold on a little bit more. Trust in yourself. Trust in your parenthood. Trust in that all the decisions that you're making for your kids are the correct ones. And nobody can tell you any different. Okay? So keep the faith. Keep the faith. I'm sorry I keep pausing the videos. My kids just keep popping up. They fight, they argue, they yell. Keep the faith. Pray to God. Ask Him for some healing. Ask Him for guidance. Ask Him to lead you to the path that you need to go. Or maybe you already are on the correct path. And you just have doubts. Don't doubt yourself. I can't tell you how much doubt fucks you up. And that's another thing that I'm learning. Doubt and fear and like, should I do that? Should I not do that? I'm going to go. I know I'm not going to go. Should I go? None of that. If in here you want to go, go. If in here you don't want to go, then don't. Period. Don't question it. Just do. Okay? I love you guys. I'm going to try to make another video tomorrow. Hopefully my kids don't keep interrupting my videos. Okay? Love you.